V2 lockout match. I am joined by my wonderful co-host, Dat Guy Chucky. How are you today?
Hello, hello. Pretty good. Ready for
Good.
some bingo?
Same. And a special thanks to our wonderful restreamer, Jason, and one of our organizers of this. And yeah, I'm ready to get into another exciting match. We've had some really good matches the past couple of days. And yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
We are getting all of the runners ready to go and just waiting for the bingo board to be revealed. And yeah, it should be an exciting. Do you have anything to say?
No, I think we're just waiting on some technical stuff, unfortunately, but
It's
we
because I'm
should be
here.
going.
I'm here, so this should surprise anyone who's been to my stream. If there's not at least one technical issue, it's not an official KD stream.
I
So
see.
it's just one of those things that I don't know, technology just seems to break whenever I'm around and involved. But and we should be revealing the bingo board in
There we go.
just a second. And here we go. So right off the bat, I'm seeing a couple of different picture memories,
Yep.
taking a selfie with Cass and the 3 picture memories.
I
Defeat
just
3
saw that.
Lionels.
3, okay. Yeah. 3
Well,
Lionels.
but at least this isn't without ancient arrows. So if you know, it sounds scary at first, but
It's a quick trip into castle.
yeah.
You grab 2 and then you head out. Trying to think where the third one would be, but they're all like kind of close. There's one
Yeah.
pretty close, pretty nearby.
I mean, there's at least I believe there's 3 up in Hebra. And
Yeah.
there's 2 where the giant horse is. So if you do the 2 with the giant horse and then the Colosseum, I would say those are probably the 3 unless you happen to be up in Hebra for
I'm just
something.
thinking like you'd probably want ancient arrows at some point, and
Yeah.
I mean it depends on if you know where they are. But I'm just gonna call it right now. This game ends 12-12, and neither team has done Ruta, and we're gonna be here for like another 35 minutes waiting for one goal.
Yeah, I could
Definitely what I
see
want to
that.
see.
Yeah, because and then the stone monuments, because you have to have Ruta for that. That's the one, right?
Yep.
And no one, man, I
No
do
one's
not
gonna
want to
do
meet the
it.
person who knows where the stone monuments are off.
Well, Quincy will know.
That's true.
He
Kunzi
might
would
not know it
know.
directly. He'll know how to do a route to get them all at some
That's
point.
true, that's true. I forgot that Consi has done several runs. So is would definitely have that. That is not something that I've done several times casually, but never in a bingo where it's a little bit more high pressure, I think. And then Hobbies of the Rich, which also requires that you
A
do
house? Oh my god.
house.
This is too much.
So this is definitely a board for sure. um but other
Whoa!
than that,
Should be fun.
yeah.
Is this a longboard? I was gonna ask. This looks a lot like a longboard.
I mean, but with a hearty meal, Stalfos arm,
Yeah, there's some really short ones as well, but
they're highly emote
man,
upgraded. Okay, so we can just totally blame Sean.
man, this is a lot.
But it should be interesting because there's a couple that are really fast, but none none that you can immediately get unless you happen to be time of night, like your time of day starting is night, and you can get a Stalfos pretty quickly.
I
Um,
see a lot of knights,
yeah,
and I don't know why everyone's at night. This is not very normal, but
yeah,
it works. It might work out if we rock.
yeah. But I feel like for the most part, there's nothing that I think we'll see like people are gonna go for right off the bat at Plateau. Some of these kind of even the fast ones
I
like
have an
a hearty
idea.
meal. Yeah. Or
I
three
have an
dog
idea,
fight.
but yeah,
Oh, go
three
ahead.
dog fighters is probably pretty fast. But I think I think the smartest way to play is to start camera, and that would be doing Crown Beast,
Mhm.
maybe 3 Dueling Peaks Koroks,
Yeah.
and also 3 mounts, because obviously you can grab you can grab 2 deer
Right.
in. What you could do is you could grab a bear in Dueling Peaks, and then you go Kakariko, and then you grab
Yeah.
both the deer, and then you grab Crown Beast, and that would be like a very quick combo, and it sets you up for camera as well.
Yeah, that
And
wouldn't
like
be too
you
bad.
probably loop in Hylian Hood as well, or something like that. I think that's like one
Right.
of the early routes that we'll probably see one of them go for after probably a pretty standard plateau. It's like some bit of food, ice arrows,
Yeah.
fire arrows.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I would be like, all right, this is what I'm gonna rush would be the 3 Dueling Peak Koroks. Everything else, like you said, is gonna take a little bit. I too would probably go for the Kakariko camera route and do the stuff along the way. But I feel like there are definitely some boards, and we are
Well,
oh,
we are not
not
live yet.
off. I was
Okay. It's all good. Take your time.
um but I think there were definitely some boards where there's a couple of things that you can rush right away, and I don't really see that with this board.
You can probably grab like if you're going for camera early, you can probably grab 3 dog treasures on the way.
Right.
Dueling Peak Stable, Hateno Village,
And now we're
and
off.
somewhere else would be your
Yeah.
third. Now we're off. Okay. I'm not expecting anything too crazy, as
Yeah.
you said.
Yeah, there's really nothing that I'm just like we're gonna see. Like I said, the only thing I think we'll see maybe an early snipe is the 3 Dueling Peaks Koroks, but other than that, everything else. And Fire type Wizrib, yeah, that one
Oh yeah,
too.
yeah.
There is that one right off of Plateau, which is a popular one. But yeah,
Okay, I guess you send like as a team, like you send one person to that side, and
yeah,
from there they can go like Malgatan, Satori Mountain, grab the durians maybe, and like you try and rush that if you're trying to rush.
yeah. I
But
agree. I
there's
agree.
not like much left.
Yeah, I think everything else for the most part is going to take some type of investment. Now, some have way more investment than others, but
Another combo that we're seeing is Gerudo set and Opal Earrings as well.
mhm.
That probably won't be happening too soon, but eventually one will probably lead to another.
Right, I
I will have to
agree.
check if you can get the earrings for free.
Yeah. Um, but even if you get them for free, then you need 10 flint to do
Yeah, you
that,
need 10
which
flint. You can't get it for free anyways.
yeah, okay. I didn't think so.
Yeah, that's not it's one of the few that you can't get for
Yeah.
free. To finish
And
it.
then there's the Stalfos. And I'm surprised like everyone has started at night, which is interesting.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised by this as well.
Usually my file starts at day. I don't know. I prefer
Yeah.
that 'cause I don't want to deal with keys earlier than I really need to.
It's definitely a lot
But
more consistent, in my opinion.
yeah.
Okay, let's take a look where people are going. Cozy is actually off plateau already. I think he's heading
Yeah.
into CAC. He's like in the bit
Yep.
right outside CAC. Yeah, he's like there already.
Exactly.
Really fast us. Altexo's going the other way. He's heading to Coliseum
Kind of
side.
towards Oh,
Okay, he's gonna grab the wizard up
high.
now.
Yep. Good, good.
Also, yeah.
Oh,
we
why
did miss
didn't
Dream Team.
No, no.
We did miss Dream Team getting a Stelphos arm.
Yeah. I
that was very quick. Yeah. Also, I don't know why Altexo didn't use a fire arrow, ice arrow.
Yeah,
He skipped it. He must have skipped it.
which I mean maybe he thought that if the other team was going to go for it then maybe just having a quick weapon would be faster than stopping and getting the ice arrows, but
Maybe.
that's risky.
Also, Kosi is
The 3 to 1
blistering pace in Kakariko grabbing these 4 off.
Yeah.
This is exactly what we expected.
Yeah. And that's not surprising coming from Quincy. There are quite a few around Kakariko if you know where to get them.
Is there a snipe? I guess some delay shenanigans, because it does appear that Altexo got barely sniped, and That's like not grabbing the ice arrows.
Yeah.
Really coming into play there.
Yep. Yeah, that was close, but
Well, Texas takes a smart reload here.
yeah.
He just wants to go back and do his normal route now.
You might as well. I mean, you know, if you and like you said, we kind of have seen some of these fast ones go already. So it's you might as well. All right, everything else is going to require at least a couple of minute time investment. I can go back and set myself up for later in the bingo because making sure that you have enough food to move around is kind of important when you're doing a bingo.
Definitely. I'm seeing it talk about 500 gliding. That is on Highland Tower, isn't it?
That's Ridgeland Tower.
Oh, is that Ridgeland? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Highland is... Which one? Give me a moment.
The Highland Tower? Can't think of which one that is off the top of my head. I think we were seeing where he got the Stalfos arms. It looked like it was right outside of the Magnesis that there were some Stalbokoblins. Yep, and now we got the hearty meal at Woodland Stable. Kunzi has now talked to Impa, which has set him up for so many goals. It's, you know, Faroche, and all of the camera goals. Plus being in Kakariko.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Woodland.
Being
in Kakariko.
Okay. Let's see. Ram is now at Kaiwan.
Yep,
Could
stop
be doing some
dogs.
Meal.
Yeah, possibly.
Could grab a dog there. Could do a shrine.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, 12 shrines. I mean, for those of you who may be new to bingos, when the bingo file starts after you get the paraglider. So the 4 shrines and the plateau tower, they count towards your total goal. So in reality, you only need 8 more shrines. But, you know, 8 shrines is still a...
8 is really trap and lockout. I'm not a big fan of 12 shrines and lockout specifically. In a line, it's very fast, but in lockout, it's a lot of time that you're spending not actively doing anything else.
Yep. It looks like we have some freezing on Rams.
Oh, okay. Prince gonna grab Crown Beast, completely uncontested here. Yeah.
Which is nice. And I always hated doing Crown Beast because, man, I struggle getting the buck. 20 monsters in Compendium is also a pretty decent investment, even if you either take the pictures or if you decide to buy the pictures.
Yeah, 2,000 rupees? No. Yeah, 2,000 rupees is not nothing, especially considering that one person's gonna have to grab 3,000 to buy the house.
Yeah.
At some point in this run.
You gotta keep that in mind. I mean, you hope that, you know, you go fast enough that it doesn't come down to that. But we've definitely have seen bingos that have blackout the board. It's come down to all of the goals. So you have to kind of keep that in the back of your mind.
Altexo went to... Oh, okay, Altexo does have Ancient Arrows, so he's going to be farming up the Lionels here in the Gatehouse.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Like, you're at Castle, do the Lionels and Gatehouses. Like, that's two right there.
And the third one, do whichever one you want, honestly.
Yeah.
He's gonna grab the extra Ancient Arrows as well. Okay. Yep. And play it really safe. Wait, those are Braum Arrows. Never mind.
I think it's the other Gatehouse that drops the Ancient Arrows.
Yeah. Also, I'm seeing Kunzi go into Mezzalo here.
Mm-hmm.
So he could be going for the 12. There are like a lot on the way, but they're not necessarily the fastest shrines.
Right.
You've got like Taloneg, which is you never want to do Taloneg.
No. Not unless you absolutely have to, because
Yamagana isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, he's grabbing stuff in here? I don't know what's in that chest. I guess
yeah, I'm not 100% familiar with with the chests.
Oh, he knows much better than we do. I see the I see what's been marked. Well then.
Concy.
Game
Alright,
knowledge coming in
okay.
clutch.
Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out where Fizzy Drinks is heading. Going across Central Hyrule.
Alpexo's clipped into the not the armory, the any percent room. He's gonna grab. I guess he could do some like normal any percent stuff.
I mean, you're at Castle, you might as well. It kind of sets you up. You don't have to really worry too much about it the rest of the run.
Okay,
Fizzy's
Fizzy's also at Kaiawan now. They've both gone to Kaiawan. It's just a good war point, I think, for this bingo. There's a lot of stuff in Central that you could be going for at some point. Okay, he's gonna go feed the dog, it looks like.
Smart. Oh, do the dog eat peppers? I always...
Yes.
Oh, that's good to know. I usually have apples, but...
Fizzy showing very good knowledge in dog feeding. Oh, okay.
Dog,
that was fine. That looked fine. He could have let him back, but you can play it safe as well.
Yeah. And Ram back at Kaiawan probably to get some food. Altexo is...
He's actually just doing inbounds. This is just an any percent run now.
Nice. Yeah. I'm trying to think of... Oh, probably... I don't know, probably just getting stuff. I mean, you're at Castle. Might as well pick up food and equipment and...
I also just saw Concy pick up an opal from this test of strength, so we're seeing a lot of setup from Concy here. We might be seeing him doing a lot of these longer goals later on.
Like I said, like we talked about at the beginning, a lot of these goals are on the longer side. So it's one of those things, like, if you're there, you pick it up because it's, you know, you're gonna need it later.
Yeah, I'm really liking Concy's route here. He's I did not know there was an opal in Palanave. There you go.
I probably would have known that, but again, I try to avoid Talugnaig as much as possible. But
definitely not the fastest shred.
Yeah.
Okay, Ram has mounted 2 things, and I think there is a buck where he is. So we are gonna see 3 mounts, I think, right about now.
Nice.
He grabbed the horse, and now he's grabbed the doe, and there's a buck somewhere in that desert. Not that desert, that forest.
Yeah. And now it looks like Concy is heading towards Hatno. I'm gonna have to echo Antioxidant that I probably would have gotten the camera first and then taken a picture with Cass at Crown Beast.
Yeah,
because there's nothing that there's nothing really that suggested that they were also heading there. I mean, but then again, with this particular board, there's really only a couple of things that are coming much later anyway.
What is Alpexo doing? Okay, he's fine. He didn't get bullet time, I guess, off the start.
Frustrating when it happens.
Yeah, Concy's gonna hit the nice BLSS.
Nice.
To, I guess, Miyamagana for the shrine. Pretty fast shrine. He's also gonna pick up the Hylian hood, probably.
Yeah. Busy working on his second dog.
Hi.
Ram's still looking for that other buck.
I'm pretty sure there's a buck there.
I thought so too, but... Alright, buying the Hylian hood.
He has no Bokoblin horns as of right now, but obviously right outside Hateno there's 7.
Yeah, so that won't be too, won't have to go too far out of your way to get that.
Yeah, he's gonna be getting camera first here.
Oh, and that was his third. I'm sorry. I must have missed a dog at some point.
Probably missed Lakeside? Outskirt. He went to Outskirt.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He went to Outskirt. That's
okay,
right.
we must have
Okay.
missed that.
That's the disadvantage to it being a 2v2. There's so many things going on. And Concy going for the using the claw or using the spear, which
Yeah, if you're fast, you don't need the torch.
yeah, I'm not that fast, so I always have to grab the torch.
Okay, it goes for the midair. Okay,
Oh,
I see.
beautiful.
All right.
You know, Concy having to show off, of course. No, it's but I mean it's good routing and movement like that you know sometimes gives you an advantage in goals. So
Yeah, I think Quincy's playing very well in this early game. He's set himself up for a lead in pretty much every goal.
yep.
Every long goal that's left, he's started to make progress on. Altex's gonna be grabbing the Lionels here. Yep. All right.
And that'll be 3. There we go. And
4.
just like that, it's tied. So both teams kind of getting a lot of those early quick goals and you know, now hoping that you have everything set up for the longer stuff. Fizzy Drinks looks like he's probably going for the gliding minigame.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea here. There's not many other like super fast stuff, and they probably know that they're behind on camera.
Yeah.
I think on a board like this, you still have to play for it.
Oh yeah.
There's too much stuff from camera for you to afford to not at least try for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some boards where you're like, you know what, we can choose to not do camera because it's only 1 or 2, but this board I feel like just has so many cameras that I think no matter what, you got to go for it.
And also, you need to talk to Impa anyways for Farosh.
Yeah.
So, like, you're basically grabbing camera right after that. Like, talking to Impa unlocks 2 things, and you might as well do camera as well.
Yeah. Which I'm still not salty about that piece of information that Impa unlocks dragons. One of the first couple bingos I did not know that piece of information, was not readily available online because this was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Waited 45 minutes for Feroce and was just like, all right, that's it, we're done. We quit.
Yeah, it's not obvious at all.
No. Like, yeah, you'll probably find that out casually, but clearly, we're not doing things casually here. Alright, and Concy...
He's headed to...
Probably the tower, maybe? Because Woodland and Hat now. No, it's going too east on to left.
Starting Shrine? I don't actually know what's here. I have no clue where he is.
Oh, and Ram with the death. Missed that.
Wait, he's at Tawajin. He's going to Farosh. Yeah, this is what I meant. After grabbing camera, you can head over to Farosh really quick.
Yeah.
And you could even grab like the shrines on the way.
Yeah.
So you were talking. I don't remember the shrine names. The one at the
I'm terrible with the
one at the stable is pretty fast.
I'm terrible with shrine names, so.
He's also gonna get some extra food here. Always nice. Yeah. And if he heads to the stable for the shrine, he can also cook that. He's gonna grab the part first because Farosh is right here.
Yeah.
Don't fall in the water.
I mean, usually my first thought is to go to Lake for Farosh, but going straight from Hatno, good play there because I feel like Farosh spawns like every 30 seconds when you're in Faron.
It's also a time thing, I think. It might be morning. It's about morning now.
Yeah.
So this is the natural Farosh spawn time. Also,
Ram just got
Ram got a bear. Very cool.
So that is the 3 mounts. And yeah, we do have some stream delay going on through OBS. But Jason, does check this to make sure that like things are being timed properly. So we might see a delay between marking and when it's actually completed on the screen, but they are completing it before marking it per the rules.
Oh, Busy
Ooh.
dropped his BLSS in a very unfortunate spot.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know if you had to warp, but that definitely wasn't ideal.
Yeah.
That's not great.
Yeah, and
Let's see
that's
where Quincy's headed to next. Could be Lineru. You start Zora right now because you have nothing else to do.
wow. Yeah. I'm surprised. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't finished Hylian Hood. But then again, you have no indication that they are even close to having that, and you might be banking on the fact that they know that you are there. They know that you have the camera. So maybe waiting on it a little bit. And that's always the risk that you run when you're doing lockout. Do you hope that maybe they see what you're doing and just decide not to go for it, or and delay doing it, or just rush it because it's almost done, so you might as well.
I'm surprised that Quincy actually doesn't go back to input here.
Yeah.
You're in Loneru. I mean, he warped to Mezzalo. He could have just warped to Taloneg and activated memories as well.
Yeah.
He may have some motivation to doing that. I'm not too sure yet. Okay, he's gonna grab a lot of monsters here, it looks like. In the, Oh, he's gonna get a selfie with Cass
That's
first,
all.
okay. He's just
And
completely
it,
blocked him out, but
yeah.
he will grab that. Okay, that's why, okay, he doesn't grab memories, but I guess he's doing some other stuff first.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not a bad
And
play.
let's see. Fizzy's heading.
Again. He's near Satori Mountain here.
Yeah.
I
Up,
think
no,
he's
going
fine
back to
here.
Plateau.
Yeah, that's like not a terrible spot. You could probably spider off the cliff or something and make it
Yeah,
back.
that I feel like that one could have been saved a little bit, but
You can also just wind bomb from the bottom there. You can get a lot of height from that spot.
yeah. I mean, unless you're like me and can't do vertical wind bombs to save your life, and then which case it's
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of a struggle here from Fizzy. I'm not too sure where he's trying to get to. He's trying to go to Hebra, it looks like, based on where he's looking on the map.
yeah, interesting.
So it could be there is something in Hebra. I just lost it. Oh, hot spring, hot spring.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And one is not too bad, so
Maybe
two
that's
or
why they're trying to
three.
get a single BLSS there.
Yeah. Which getting up there can be from plateau can be a little bit tricky just because of how much you have to maneuver. I probably would go from the Kranos' shrine because it's a bit higher.
Yeah.
You gotta
Or
do
you
a
just grab Mongothon food.
yeah. Um, so, and Consi looks like he is trying to farm for the Hylian Hood with, I mean, not a bad idea going to Plateau where there's a lot of Bokoblin camps and hopefully you get a good drop.
Yeah. Altexo is grabbing Diamond here. I don't think he's going to be the one doing Gerudo, just because Konzi grabbed an Opal already. So
Yeah,
I'm going to guess he's going to be doing House.
yeah,
Which
probably.
probably means he goes to Moglatan, because there's 2 diamonds on Satori Mountain. There's one... Wait,
That's
no,
true.
there's one, and there's something else in Moglatan, I think, that you can sell.
And then you
And
can
there's also a lot of
also, there's a lot of wood, and then you can also pop over to the stable and
Yep.
totally
And
not steal that 500 rupees because you're totally gonna go to the Great Fairy.
absolutely.
And yeah, it looks like Fizzy is trying to work his way towards Hebra. This area is so tricky to maneuver.
You can get to the stable. If you can get to the stable, then you can hit a BLSS. But you need to
Yeah,
like hit a pretty fat super to get from here to the stable quickly.
yeah. And I don't know. I've bonked those mushrooms so many
Okay.
times trying to do it, but that
Well,
looked pretty good.
yeah. We're at the stable. We can set something up here and grab some food on the way. You can see Ram is also setting up a BLSS here. See where
Mhm.
There, where he's headed.
Quincy is back at. Oh, probably has what he needs to
Probably
upgrade the
memories
Highland.
now, and
And now,
yeah, and
yeah,
Fairy Fountain. Okay, probably. It works for Quincy. He's gonna grab some apples here as
yeah.
well. It's a bit of food. Never hurt anyone.
No, totally not stealing from the offering plates because we're good people. We will replace those apples
Absolutely.
eventually. Can't
Not
piss
this
off
run
the
though. Not this run. He's got his Koroks already. Not this run.
goddess.
Yeah, Altex is setting up a BLSS from Cryonis.
Mhm.
Looks like he's heading into the wasteland, so he could be doing Gerudo after all. He does have the rupees for it
Yeah.
now. So the Opal, just an insurance, I guess. It's good to have
Yeah.
in case you end up doing it. No
I
point in not
mean,
grabbing it.
if you're there and you can clip that shrine, or do
Absolutely.
that skip, might as well. And then even if you're like, you know what, I think it's better that my partner does it, you still can sell it and get your money.
But is he allowed to sell that scale? He is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so. I believe the only things that you need to keep are armor and fairies. Everything else.
It's also not an item requirement, it's an action requirement, if I have to assume. Yeah, okay. Because he's gonna grab some fairies as well. He's here, you might as well grab at least two.
You never know when you're going to get sniped by something. So having those fairies is just nice little insurance. Save you a little bit of reload time from death.
Yeah, he probably grabs all four. The other one just on the other side. But he's gonna grab Hot Spring here, as we expected. It's not bad. Trying to think if there's anything else in Heber that could be done, but this is probably just a quick warp out.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much else to do here.
No. There's like nothing in this area except Koroks, and Heber Koroks are not on this board, which I'm sure our runners are very excited about because
Heber Koroks always go back for the Swallow Bow, but
yeah,
that's not his team. Alright, so yeah, Hylian Hood 1 star is gonna come in for Swallow Bow now. They're gonna get to 7 as well. We're gonna be tied up.
Yep.
And probably gonna take the lead very soon.
And there we go. Now we are all tied up. And that just shows that, like, you know, these runners are playing very well. We only had 1 or 2 snipes, but nothing that was so time investment that you spent 5-10 minutes getting and then got sniped at the last second. Like, no one's lost a whole lot of time because of sniping. So, I think each team seems to be like working on kind of separate things.
Yeah, which is really good for building up to the grand finale, Zora Stone Monuments.
Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna get to 8 here quite soon on Solobo's side. Probably gonna have to see someone on Dream Team start going for the towers, especially because they're so far behind on camera.
Right.
Or maybe the beds. I don't even know where 10 beds are in this game.
I mean, all of the old man's bed, which I never would think of. I usually think of like the towns, the stables, but the old man's bed counts.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. It's a lot of travel, but with Bliss, it's kind of, just routing it somewhat optimally.
Just knowing where they are, really.
Yeah.
Well, currently going bird spotting. He's got 3 creatures already, I'm pretty sure. Maybe 4 with the if he's taking a horse as well.
Yeah.
He's doing very well here with the camera. And if he marks it, then it asks a really tough question to Dream Team of how you want to approach the rest of this board.
Right.
Knowing that you don't have camera.
Yeah. Because right now there are still 3 camera goals left on the board.
Yeah.
So
and he's gonna grab a memory like right now.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I just have to say, Concy's routing has been just spot on this entire time.
He's playing very well.
Yes, ramgod is missing these wind bombs out of pity. He just feeling bad.
Missing these wind bombs because this area sucks for wind bombs.
It's so bad.
Oh god. Man, he's gonna be grabbing Woodland Tower here.
Yeah.
This is where the knowledge of that one BTB really comes into play, because it's actually like the only way to get up here easily.
Yeah. I mean, if I do this, I usually hope that I have a reason to do another tower. Because like Tabantha, Hebra, I think Eldon will get you pretty close to the top as well.
That's
No,
true.
Eldon definitely will. Eldon will definitely get you above
Yeah.
it, that you can just fly right into it. Yeah, and he's definitely dealing with rain. He's got some terrible rain.
Not good.
Trying to get
good.
Now, granted, the rain doesn't matter when it comes to towers, but like when you're actually climbing the tower, but like getting to an advantageous spot to fly over the tower can be tricky.
Yeah, this is not looking good for a ramgod here. This is really unfortunate.
And while we were talking, Altexo did get the Gerudo set, and Kunzi is getting that memory. So
yeah, they're really in control.
Yep.
Yeah.
And again, doing shrines.
Okay, he's gonna start doing shrines as well now.
Yeah.
I don't know how many he has. I think he might have 5, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
I think I might have seen him do 1 earlier. Okay, Fizzy's gonna be flying past Zunakai here, over to Gore Tor. And so we're gonna probably be seeing Gut Check Challenge here.
Yeah.
It's also 2 shrines very close together that are both blessings. So Fizzy could start going for shrines as well. Those are 2 very fast ones.
Yeah. And Ram's still working on this tower, just having some terrible luck. Yeah, Altexo put himself in a pretty good position to start doing opal earrings. Like I said, the biggest challenge with the opal earrings is not so much the opal, because there are a couple of quick opal chests, but getting those 10 flint. Flint can be very finicky in this game.
Yeah, so we're gonna see Gut Check Challenge started from Fizzy. So that one's probably gonna be fully uncontested.
Yep.
I am curious to see where you go from here, because as Swallowbow, you've got 4 goals left.
Yep.
You're probably assuming the camera ones are pretty free. I think he's heading to the Sandoden Park ruins.
Yep.
For memory. He just completely lost all his speed there. That's unfortunate, but he's gonna make it. Someone did ask about House, which could happen. He's nearby. He's got a couple diamonds in the area and a lot of wood in the area. So if he really wanted to, he could. I think he's better off just grabbing shrines at the moment, though.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, you could grab the shrine on Satori Mountain and
yeah, exactly.
Set yourself up for later, because that shrine's not terrible to do. So yeah, that would set you up for later.
Fizzy might be unfamiliar with the Gut Check Rock. Obviously, it's not something that's done like at all.
Yeah.
There are like some 50 rupees around the back of
Oh, I did not know that. I usually just climb closer to the top, because you just need 100, right?
There's a lot of stuff at the top. Yeah, there's if you get to the top, there's a lot of stuff there. I see. Oh, Altexo is now doing the impossible challenge of making it up. That was a really good wind bomb, though.
Oh no!
He's now in the mud. How did he get out of this? Okay, Hard save.
Oh, hard save. Okay.
Okay, to go back before the wind bomb, gives himself another shot.
Yeah.
I think Kosey's grabbed 3 memories as well now, so they're gonna get to 10.
Yeah.
They're really good. This is a really good look for them right now.
Yeah, they're in a really good spot. And it looks like Ram has abandoned the Woodland Tower, or is going to be trying from a different angle, or because he's got more rain on the horizon. Like the amount of rain he's been dealing with has just been and there's the 3 picture memories.
Well, Texo's gonna climb. I respect this for sure.
I mean, it's my strat. And sometimes the safe strats are the best. And the problem with this, yeah, but and the problem with this is because it's activate Woodland and Hateno, that like Ram has no idea yet that Altexo's already halfway done with this.
Oh yeah, you're right. He could just be LSS over if he really wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't know what else he could do, so probably just a good thing to do. Get to 11.
Yeah. He looks like he's just he's leaving. So unless he's gonna try to bliss from somewhere else, then
I guess he could like get up the mountain. But
yeah,
getting up the mountain is a separate problem altogether.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just so many. Fizzy drinks still looking for
100 rupees.
Yeah.
Got to check his hard with 1 wheel. Absolutely. This is actually very difficult with no stamina food.
Yeah.
You fall a lot. You like it's not great.
No.
I guess Cozy's just doing shrines now. But you do shrines, you get to 12, and then what? I guess you do monsters, and it's a free win. If I had to guess.
Yeah. I mean, 20 monsters is a lot, though.
You can buy it.
Yeah, but you would need this, like, we were talking about this yesterday, is that you would need the screws, and to do the upgraded camera, which isn't terrible. Getting screws is not that hard.
Once you can print for it, if you really want to.
Yeah, and Ruby Printer is a thing, too. So we'll have to see what his...
we'll have to see. There's definitely no easy goals left after towers. Oh, Altexo has a fall there. I'm not sure what happened. But yeah, there's about 2, like... I mean, they've got 2 probably in the bag. They're ahead on 12 shrines, and Altexo is going to be grabbing the tower at some point, probably.
And struggling with the circle bomb, not rolling away from trying to bliss.
Yeah.
I mean,
He runs off. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal.
No. I feel like this is like the second time that this has happened to him too.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's just it's so finicky sometimes with where on the tower you can actually get that step up. Oh, and then he ran into... It looks like he had it, and then ran into, like, the thing.
Oh, where did he fall? Where did he fall to?
Oh, like, halfway down.
He fell very far. Alright. Wait, did Kosey just... Oh, he's gonna go try and snipe... Gut check. Yeah. We'll see. Kosey does know how to do this. Yeah. Maybe not with 1 wheel, but I assume he's gonna do, like, the tree launch into a midair to go all the way up. Would be my understanding on the fast way to get up here. He's training these mid-airs pretty well, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna get here. It's gonna be really close. Yeah, this could be a snipe. Fortunately or unfortunately, you do actually have to do the challenge for this quest.
Yes.
So, it means no funny ESC, but also... Oh, he has stamina food!
Oh.
He thought he came prepared.
Yep. He knew. See, Concy's routing has just been like just top notch this entire match.
Now, Fizzy Drinks is gonna have to get up here.
Yeah.
I don't see Concy not getting this if he has this much stamina food.
Oh yeah, Concy is totally prepared
He's
for
got like
this.
7 wheels of stamina or something.
Yeah.
Under knowledge is definitely paying off this run.
Yeah. It really is. I mean, seems like Fizzy's starting to get into a groove of like where to go, what to pick
He
up.
might get it though. He's close.
He's close.
He's at like 90 something and he's pretty near the top. This is gonna be really tight.
Oh, he misses the red one. Oh no.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh.
Okay, I think it's sniped then.
I think, yeah.
Once he misses the first wind bomb, there is the backup here. You're able to just go around the side here with mid-airs. Oh, that was tight. And here's that stam food coming in. Got a full wheel. You can do another mid-air. Or you can just climb if you wanted to.
Just climb. You can just climb and get it. Get it the intended way. Which just, that's impressive.
And yeah, here's like, right at the top here, there's 5 sets of red rupees.
Yeah.
Gives you your 100. So the $100 definitely paying off here.
Yeah.
Kelsey's gonna grab this. A pretty big snipe, and I think it might be over.
Izzy's gonna feel.
Yeah.
Oh. And there it is. There's the snipe.
Gonna grab this super quick shrine as well.
Yep.
Oh, how many shrines is he on actually? He's on 6.
6.
Wait, he's on 6? I swear he has more, but I guess there's been a lot of shrines amongst everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quincy with a really clean cut check rock.
Yeah.
There's a sapphire in this chest, I think. Oh no, that's the other one. This chest has a weapon in it. Oh, a shield in it. I remember from the old school MSR days.
Ugh.
Yeah, he probably goes back to Zunakai here. It's like right there.
Yeah.
Gets to 8, and then really you can do any 4 shrines after that. Go to Roda-U at Outskirt.
Yeah.
And do the 4 in that chain.
And Altexo looks like he's heading towards the Hatno Tower, which obviously makes sense. He has the woodland. And yeah, if Concy kind of works on these shrines and he gets the tower, then that's it. That's GG's. And he's been nailing his mid-airs and his wind bombs to get over here. That he's doing, he's doing well.
He had the warp at Zunakai as well. Oh my gosh. He was ready.
So ready. So yeah, what do you do if you're Fizzy Drinks and Ram? You know, if you're the dream team, what are you trying to work on?
I mean, you have to try and snipe towers. Like there's nothing else you can snipe, but like they don't know that. You can't grab everything else.
Looks like Fizzy's probably doing. Yeah, Fizzy's doing shrines.
Fizzy does have a few shrines actually. It might be close. Okay. Oh no. Oh, Ram had the shrines, I think, then. Because Fizzy's on 4, but Fizzy's in a very like concentrated area of shrines.
Yes, and most of these in this area are not too terrible to do.
There aren't 8. All right. Where does Konsi go? Konsi goes back to Hateno. He grabs Miyamagana, and probably Tanuwa to get to 10.
Yeah.
The one on the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
That would be 10 for him. And we're going to see Hateno Tower as well.
Yep.
For Altexo, it's going to be 12 right about now. I tried to time it with the delay. It didn't work.
And get
Okay, well, he does have it. He hasn't marked it yet, but he can mark it at any point now.
Yeah. Because for the towers, it's when the drop hits the Sheikah Slate that the tower is considered complete. Now, runners are allowed to withhold marking goals. There is nothing in the rules that say you have to mark it as soon as you get it, but that does run the risk because if the other team marks it first, it doesn't matter if you got it first. You have to mark it.
Well, I
Which,
guess Altexo just gets to fly around, do nothing now.
yeah,
Honestly, I mean, he's probably gonna go do opal earrings, but he actually doesn't have to do anything else.
no. They have a pretty good lead. They only need one more. Konsi, with his hundo knowledge, is going to knock these shrines out as if they're nothing. So yeah. So it just kind of gets to leisurely go about.
I guess get some food from these
Yeah.
bokoblins. Yeah, why not?
Why not? It's here. And it's cold and you're hungry.
Yeah, I think technically you start. Okay, you got skew for nothing, I guess. But I would assume he goes to get some opals, just in
Yeah.
case, because the snipe could be coming. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Like, you don't want to completely slack off. But you also know that it's probably not going to come down to stone monuments or hobbies.
Yeah, technically, if you really wanted to play safe, you start Ruta here. He
Yeah,
does have Gerudo armor to go buy shock arrows.
that's
Very
true.
technically, the safest possible play here is to do Ruta, but he doesn't need to.
No.
In no world is he gonna have to do Ruta here. I'm pretty sure Konsi grabbed the shrine when I wasn't looking as well. I think he's on 11. Or he warped. Oh no, he warped the tower. I think he's still on 10? 9 or 10, I think.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, 9. Oh, ramgod stream appears to have stopped again, unfortunately.
We can just hashtag blame Katie.
Okay, I actually have no clue where Altex is going. He might actually just be, like, messing around.
Yeah.
There might be some gems up here. Or maybe he's just grabbing food, because he's going into Gerudo.
Yeah.
Which is probably a pretty smart play. He knows he has time.
Yeah. There's really no rush at this point. So yeah, Fizzy and Konsi going head to head for these shrines.
But there is I think 5 or 4 shrines in the lead already. Okay,
Yeah,
no, it's only 3. It's possibly doable. Oh, is he? Okay, he's grabbing apples. He might be grabbing the wood as well. Could technically do Hobbies of the Rich and win double bingo as well, in addition to lockout.
Gotta go for the the swag strats.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, doing the wind bomb.
Oh, yes, flower blighted.
It's
I thought Fizzy had the warp to Kai 1, actually.
I thought so too.
Maybe that was rare.
Rhea definitely was there. I could have swore that Fizzy also stopped there, but it's possible.
Yeah, maybe he didn't grab the warp.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out exactly what Altexo is trying to. Still on Satori Mountain. Grabbed a bunch of apples, but not wood. So
Grab food, I guess. He needs food to go somewhere.
And yeah, let's see, Konsi.
Oh, fat super.
Oof.
Fat super is kind of stupid sometimes.
Yeah. Also going for Flower Blade, arguably the hardest blade in the game. So yeah, it's gonna be a race to the 12 shrines, and
And Otsu's on 11,
yeah,
entering Hila Rao, which is a single win bomb.
yeah.
Oh, Fizzy's about to die. Unless he can make it back.
Fizzy. Don't.
No, yeah, Fizzy's gonna
Yeah,
fall off
because you
here.
get
Well, I think that's gonna be game.
Yep, that's gonna be it.
Very fast match today.
Yeah,
Quincy played incredibly well. And
yeah. There it is. That's GG's.
alright, well, yeah.
All right, we'll get our runners back in and we'll do a quick interview. But yeah, that was a really fast match, but it definitely was really close for a lot of it. So that it was just well played by both teams.
Yeah, definitely. I think Quincy just kind of played out of his mind today.
Yeah, Concy's routing was just spot on.
Alright, welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back, GG's.
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 That was a really good match, and it was pretty neck and neck for a good chunk of it. So that was just well done. How did you guys feel about that?
Who wants to start?
Um,
I-
when it started to rain, that's when it was over. I couldn't climb any towers. I was screwed. So
You
my
had
whole
the
gameplay fell
worst.
apart.
You had the worst rain RNG.
Yeah,
That's why-
honestly,
why
it was
so bad.
terrible.
Yeah, that was rough watching just watching you try to climb, and it's just like you're like, okay, the rain's almost got to be over, right? And it was just like more rain and just more rain. Like it was just
Yeah.
could not catch a break.
And as soon as I left, it was sunny. But like I had
Yeah.
already committed to leaving, so it's whatever. That was fun though.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. There's a lot of like goals on there that I really liked. There's no Korok goals except Dueling Peaks, which is like I'm always a fan of no Korok goals.
True.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that as well.
I mean, 3 dueling peaks is really trivial, honestly.
Yeah.
But other than like, the dueling peaks and the Stalfos arm, like there weren't a whole lot of like really short goals right off of plateau. And the fire was rope. But like, we've definitely have seen some of the matches where like there were a lot of like really quick ones that led to some quick snipes. But this one I didn't feel like anyone was racing for that one goal real fast.
Yeah.
I mean, we started off with Killer Fire type Boost Rope where you got the snipe by like 2 seconds or something.
Oh my God,
That was
Yeah,
pretty
you should have
big.
gone the ice arrows.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I actually think it's kind of equal. I just missed some headshots.
Yeah,
I
it was
think I
it
could
was
have
really
gotten
close.
it, but it just was really close, and like I'm not really mad at it, but it was a fun one to like race for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, I gotta say that like communication in team works like pretty well, which I thought, or like if you're used to lockouts, it's usually like you need the 5 minutes of routing time, but we actually had quite a plan after like 2 minutes. That was pretty cool. Yeah, but other than that, I really wanna like start actually running the game again because of these bingos, because it's kind of fun, but also I'm not really happy with mechanics like BLSS.
Yeah.
So
I
I
mean,
really wanna
and
practice again.
yeah, and I think Concy just kind of proved like having his hundo knowledge really helped with his routing and like
Yeah.
getting some of these goals a lot faster than most people can get them.
Yeah, there's a lot about Hando that just kind of plays into bingo. I don't think it's like when I started, like knowing Hando and just doing bingo, I was kind of like, it was kind of weird because I knew what to do, but I didn't know the requirements. So for some stuff, I would just be there and then like, oh, well, I should have had, not I should have taken that one and like just forgot stuff. But if you kind of combine it with knowing bingos, it's extremely broken.
Yeah,
Like also
definitely.
that, I guess the mentality of as soon as you mess up something, like just quickly try to find best backup, because that's something you gotta do in Hando. Like you're not gonna not mess up anything.
Right.
And
Especially with how long Hundo is, like
yeah,
it doesn't have a really quick reset point. Like once you're, halfway through it, you're like, all right, well, I'm either just going to abandon this or I'm committed to finishing it. So kind of knowing those backups, I'm sure, really helps, and that also is really super beneficial in bingo.
and also just like wind bombs, like
Yeah.
Hando just makes your wind bombs go fast.
Absolutely, absolutely. We were talking that, like, other than those first couple of quick snipes with, like the Wiz Robe, for the most part, you guys weren't really fighting for goals. You kind of both went off in your own direction to do stuff, and a little bit with the Woodland because Ram just had so much trouble with the Woodland Tower with literally minutes and minutes of rain. Um, you both kind of did each team kind of did their own separate thing.
Mostly. We had the gut check snipe, which was
Yeah, and the gut check
very,
snipe, yeah.
very
That made me
close,
want to
actually.
cry.
Yeah, no.
Were you close to finishing it?
I was like on my third try. I was like failing it
Oh.
over and over.
Busy
Yeah.
had no stamina food, which just makes
Oh
it
no.
so much harder.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
didn't
just
even
don't
consider
do that
getting
goal
it.
without, like, I'm not doing that goal without stamina food. It's
I
just
think,
so bad.
I think you brought 5 stamina food, and I think you used all of it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
it's really hard without.
It's definitely one of those lessons that, like, it comes with doing bingos that, like, you're like, oh yeah, if I'm going to be doing, something like gut check, I have to make sure that I'm having stamina food. And there's other goals like that. Like if I'm doing this goal, I have to make sure I have X, Y, and Z before I even attempt it, because without it, it's either going to be impossible or way more difficult than it needs to be.
Yeah, for sure.
I will
I'm
say I
surprised.
was. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say something stupid. Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay.
Wait, have I
Yeah,
disconnected?
yeah, you were. I don't know if you were talking, but I didn't hear anything for
Oh,
a
okay.
second.
Did you guys not hear me? Okay. I was just saying that I was surprised that 20 Monsters Compendia wasn't the last goal done, because as soon as we saw that Koji got camera really early, we didn't bother contesting it. And then they needed one more goal, and 20 Monsters Compendium was the last one. So we were just rushing to do other stuff because like we still had to do input and everything if we wanted to even touch camera.
Right, and that was something we talked about at the beginning. It's like if you know that the other team is doing camera goals, we felt with like there were 4 camera goals that maybe it's still something that you want to pick up, but by that point you're just like I probably would have done the same thing when like all right, they're probably going to do that because they have the camera. We'll try to rush other stuff, but Kunzi just went fast with the shrines.
Yeah, we had the idea of going for Hobbies of the Rich for like a pretty much guaranteed win, because no one's gonna do that goal unless they have to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no matter, like that was the goal where we probably wouldn't have gotten sniped on. So that was one idea, but then also we didn't want to suffer through that quest. So
Yeah.
I will say okay. Here's what I was gonna say. I was ready when I saw this board for us to be like an hour and 10 minutes in at 12:12, and like we were just gonna have to watch everyone do Ruta for like 25 minutes. That was like the conclusion that I saw for this board in my head.
Yeah.
Was we're just watching people do Ruta and Zora Stone Monuments as the ending, and I have been robbed of that. Yeah, this board was interesting in a way had like
Definitely.
again, we had like 3 short ones, which actually Dream Team got off to a pretty good start with the short ones, and then there were the kind of long ones that no one did, and I'm very disappointed in.
Same. I was looking forward to, it coming down to Sword Stone Monuments as the last thing. Or Hobbies of the Rich. I figured one of those. Or even, I don't know, maybe opal earrings, because getting 10 flint sometimes can be a challenge for bingo. But do our runners have any other comments that they want to make?
Maybe that it's a stupid mechanic that cast despawns.
Did you go back to the same? Like, did you go back to Crown Beast to take a picture?
I did. Yeah, I think I went back to Messalo and then tried to get it, and then Cass wasn't there, and I was like,
That's funny.
and then I had to
missed that.
PLSS all the way over to Shayota. And
Oh, that's why you went to Shayuto.
Mm. Yeah, we must have missed that part. That Cass wasn't there at Crown Beast. I did not know that.
Another set of information to add to the doc.
Yeah.
If you complete a cast quest, he goes away.
But yeah, well, thank you for another amazing match. GG's to all of the runners. It was a really good match to watch, and like I said, it was close for a good chunk of it, and it was nice to watch. So. Yeah.
Thank you for commentating, and thanks for the restream, Jason.
Yeah, thank you all.
Yes, thank you, Jason, for
Thank you,
the
Jason.
restream. Does so many of the restreams.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yes, thank you, Jason, for the restream. Does so many of the restreams. Amazing. Let's see. Looking at the schedule, it looks like our next match will be on Thursday, April 28th at 3:15 p.m. That's going to be Mind Goblins versus Rock Salt. I have been loving the team names personally. It's been great. And after that, Saturday, April 30th at 2 p.m. will be Terra Masters versus the Trick Room. So yeah, we've got some exciting matches coming up. And Jason, do you have anything else that needs to be said? I feel like we touched on everything.
Yeah, no, I think that's just about everything. So the bracket is moving along. We're going to get the round 2 matches starting to be scheduled soon. So look forward to those matches as well. But yeah, unfortunately, no one is from our community is really online and playing Breath of the Wild right now. So we're just going to call it here for today. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you. And it was a pleasure. And hopefully we'll see you at the next match.
Run. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I am incredibly amazed by the donations we have received. You guys are the best.